Previously on Bleach, Ichigo got cut, Uryu got cut, Ginjo's actually the bad guy. Uehara and Isshin continue to do nothing in one-panel shots. Ichigo gets stabbed again. Rukia is still missing. And now the thrilling conclusion. Hi everybody. Tekking101 here to do Bleach Chapter 459 review entitled Death in the Strawberry 2. You know what, I'm not even going to complain about the chapter title. We got a lot to cover, so let's get right down to it. So, we have a flashback to when Uryu got originally cut by Tsukishima. And we were led to think it was Tsukishima, but it was actually Ginjo who appeared on the other side of him and cut his arm off. And the reason they did that was because they needed to give Ichigo, like, some kind of a fighting chance. They needed to have him, like, give him a hint as to what was really going on. Otherwise, they would just, they would have no chance of losing. I don't know, they would be bored or something, I don't know. And I guess they left it up to Ichigo to realize that Uryu's wound was not the same as Orihime, Chad's, and everyone else's wound. He didn't realize that, but that doesn't really matter at this point. So that's when Ginjo came up with the idea. Tsukishima input false memories. I'll continue to be his, his friend, and we'll be secretly enemies until you cut me again. So cut back to the present. Ginjo apparently just told him this whole story to Ichigo, who is actually looking pretty relaxed for having a sword piercing his heart. I gotta give him that much. Tsukishima just pretty much reiterates what we already know. If I stab someone, put in false memories. If I stab them again, I take them away. Kind of already figured that out, but it's just good to know anyway. With Bleach, you never know. You have to basically explain everything, or it will have some kind of loophole that'll screw our minds over. And then we have like a little back and forth between Tsukishima. Tsukishima says that the only reason they had to cut Ginjo was because he was a terrible actor. Ginjo's like, no, my acting just there was top notch. As soon as you got cut, you called Ichigo Kurosaki again. Fuck you, man. Indeed. So then, apparently, I don't know if this is like part of Ginjo's Fullbring. I'm assuming it is, because we don't really know his Fullbring's power yet. But he uses his Fullbring sword to take in all of Ichigo's Fullbring powers. His badge becomes just like, I guess, a useless piece of wood again. And yeah, this is pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back. Ichigo's been dealing with mental strain after mental stress after mindfuck for the past 5 chapters. He can no longer take it. The rain starts falling just like it did when Rukia left way back at the beginning of the series. And he just flat out starts crying. We all knew it was going to happen eventually. He just finally snaps. He's on the ground. Tsukishima and Ginjo are just leaving. They say they'll probably never meet again. They don't need Ichigo anymore. Ichigo just starts begging to Ginjo, give me back my powers, give me back my powers. Ginjo's just like, hey, it was the powers I gave back to you, so technically they're mine. Ichigo, he gets up, tries to attack him with his fists, I guess, and Ichigo gets stabbed through the heart. Again. Oh, great. Now, let me guess who it is. Tsukishima. For like the 50th time in a row, it's going to be Tsukishima behind Ichigo in a foreground background shot. You know, I'm tired of them. Kubo really needs to bring back characters like, what? They're back. They're actually in a frame with Ichigo. Characters from before that we actually know and love. Oh, this is great. I actually feel happy. So then, wow. Ichigo turns around and he notices it's his dad, and oh my god, that face is pitiful. That is something that we call a level 50 mindfuck. This boy is lucky to still be conscious. So then Isshin says to him, you idiot, I'm not the one that cut you. Pay attention, you should be able to see their form by now. And it turns out it's... She's back! After 36 fucking chapters, she's finally fucking back! Oh yeah! And she made Lieutenant. That good for her, good for her. She cut her hair, that looks kind of nice. She's finally back. I don't care the tie anymore. Yeah, it's back. Rukia's back. That's just great. I think I might have just had a mild seizure, but whatever. But wait, we're not finished yet. Why did Rukia stab Ichigo with the sword? Well, that creates a huge explosion. Ginjo and Tsukishima turn around in crazy awe. What the hell just happened? No doubt surprised by their sheer awesomeness of this moment as well. And then out of the smoke comes Ichigo having, like, the 5th powers change in, like, you know, like 20 chapters. But I don't care about stupid stuff like that anymore. That's an awesome sword. Rukia is back. Ichigo has his powers. Urahara and Isshin are there. This is perfect. This is the most eventful chapter since the time skip. No doubt, right here. Okay, I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm actually going to be really surprised if my neighbors don't come over here and be like, is everything okay? Are you alright? Like, yes, it's just so awesome. But yeah, next chapter, holy shit, I don't know. I would assume that, okay, let me just collect my thoughts here. I would assume that Ginjo and Tsukishima would just leave. Because they already have Ichigo's powers, that's what they came for. They can't win, there's no way that Tsukishima and Ginjo are going to win in a fight against badass Ichigo, Rukia, who's a lieutenant now, and Urahara and Isshin. There's no way they would win in a fight. So Ginjo and Tsukishima, they're going to probably leave. All 4 of those, Ichigo, Rukia, Urahara, and Isshin, they're probably going to head back to either Ichigo's house or the Urahara shop. They're going to have like a little, you know, powwow there, you know, talk about what the hell just happened. And that better be that better be what happens, actually. I'm going to be really ticked if next chapter they don't explain anything. Like, Rukia, what are you doing here? No, I can't even think of something. But, yeah, and look. It was so awesome, it actually shorted out at my computer. That's amazing. That is truly incredible. So I'm just going to keep blabbering if I don't stop soon. So, awesome chapter. Tekking101 signing out. Yeah!